The Cauldron of Curiosities would like to welcome the merry month of May. We're exploring the hedgerows of Cornwall and looking at how these trees and plants can help with self-care and intertwine a weaving of stories, poems and songs that resonate with where we live. The dulcet sounds of a car. This happens frequently when I am recording. Bumble's sniffing the daisies. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? So when I arrived here, excuse the clip of the bins, and I walked along this section here. It was evening time and the sunshine had had time to work on the dog roses. Look at these. And I could smell the air was redolent in the smell of roses. Look. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love seeing roses in the wild like this. Look at that. You see them all. It's just a huge bank. Somebody's been pulling up some of the land, the trees and the rose bushes here. I don't know why. Look, you can see the whole bank of it removed. White roses on the side with willow and gorse. Plenty of nettle. And apart from dogweed, this is generally a clean area. So if you were going to come forage, this is like rose-hipped heaven later on. Look at that. Beautiful rosebud waiting to come out. I wish I could share with you how wonderful these smell. It's a real Damascus rose smell. Look at that. And there's this beautiful rose here. So what do you think of when you think of roses? Look at the colour. Some people think like of a hawthorn, of a heart, of love. Why do you buy roses? Well, roses are actually a beautiful way of looking after your skin. If you have roses macerated in an oil, or you can afford some real rose oil, that's perfect for the skin. Or when people make rose essential oils, they can have a rose flower water which holds some of the qualities of a rose, and that's beautiful to spray on your skin. I'm just loving the colour all the way back with the older flowers of the gorse there. Isn't it beautiful? So maybe if you have somewhere like this, you could ask to collect some of the rose petals and make your own macerated oil. And when I say make your own macerated oil, you buy an oil that you can pop some of the rose petals in and allow them to steep in the oil for a couple of months maybe, and then apply that to your skin as you need it, especially if it's quite dry. Selection of the oil always depends on what you know works for you. Some people find rapeseed is a nice light oil, or you may have a favourite. Some people like to use organic coconut oil. You might want to use avocado oil, but it is entirely up to you what you choose. I have used rapeseed oil because it's grown in this country, so I like to use British based products, and so I may choose rapeseed over olive oil, for example, to put flowers into to macerate. But of course it depends on what you can get your hands on. And can you hear the blackbird? Here he is. You see him? I'm going to zoom in. Take some time for some self-love. Look after your skin. Make your own cream or ointment. And you can make a aloe vera based lotion by taking aloe vera and putting 2 drops per 5 mils of aloe vera and mix it, and it goes white as it takes in the essential oil, and you can apply that as well, and it's a non-greasy alternative. And remember to take some time to just listen to the blackbirds sing. Thank you for walking with me today, and take some time to spend with the dog rose or the roses in your garden and think about self-love, and journal about love or what the rose means to you. And I look forward to walking with you again tomorrow.